and September 4th, 2017. We're bringing warnings and watches from September 2017 till February 2018 for our economy to collapse. And I'm putting red alert warnings at the high times between October and the beginning of December, folks. All right, in this video, we're going to give you the evidence, what's happening around the world about our economy and all of that. I don't want people to forget this. All right, I want you guys to really think about this. On August the 21st, 2017, a total eclipse from the west coast to the east coast happened only on the continental United States of America. All belief systems, religions, scholars, since the beginning of time, written history, believe when you see solar eclipse, it's a bad omen. And in my belief, it's a bad omen. All right, it all means the same thing: death, destruction, famine, weather, and rebirth. Okay, since August the 21st, 2017, we've seen the rise in crazy storms. We've seen the rise in tension, and we're on the verge of World War III. I mean, World War III, the hand is 1 minute away from 12. That's how close we are to World War III. We got a video about that. We got Hurricane Irma. We got Harp we're going to be talking about tonight. 33 days from August the 21st, 2017 to September the 23rd, 2017. With the Revelation 12 signs in the sky, folks. Alright, we're going to be doing a video about that later on this week. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff going on. In this video, I'm putting warnings and watches, like I just said, from September this month, 2017, to February 2018. Putting red alert warnings for our economy from October to the beginning of December. Let's get it started. Alright, Alan Greenspan believes that the bubble is in the bonds and not the stocks. Alright, and he already knows that hyperinflation. We're just going to read a little bit. The rest of you guys can read yourself. There's going to be a link at the bottom. The economy, this is what Alan Greenspan said, the economy is about to enter a phase of rising inflation. And that sets up the bond market for overheating if it continues. Already the treasury yields have fallen so much there doesn't seem to be room to go lower. Bond yields move inversely to bond prices. Before the 2008, the 10-year treasury bond yield was at 4% or more. That yield has been personally below 4% since then, is at currently 2.3%. Okay? So, the stock market. All right. Since election 2016, been going up. And I mean, not gradually gaining like a normal, gains. Little highs, little lows, little highs, little lows, and making small gains. I mean, the stock market's made big gains. Out the box, big gains. All right. Right now, we're between 22 to 2,500 points. All right. And what happens when the stock market keeps going up, the bonds keep going down. And the reason for the bonds is when the stock market dips, so say it's gradually gaining, and then all of a sudden it has a little dip, Let's say the market price went up 50 points today or 200 points. All right, and then tomorrow it evens out, went down 100. The bond prices will go a little bit up so people can fall back on the bond. But when the stock market just keeps going straight up, and there ain't no time to breathe, the bonds keep going down. What the bonds is the United States' real worth. All right, is what really the United States is worth. All right, so when the bonds is at 2.3%, it's supposed to be between 4 to 5%. All right, we're at 2.3, and the stock market's crazy and just crazily gaining. That means that when it sells off, and it's going to sell off, and the stocks are going to come back crashing down and regain normalcy, that means that people can't fall back on the bond, so it's going to create a big economy depression just from that. Also, the Feds just fired off stark warnings and highlights of one of the biggest risks in stocks. That's what I just explained. Also, the Feds. All right, now we're going to show you pictures. All right, why the stock market's about to collapse. I'm putting warnings and watches from now to February 2018. Red alert warnings, like I said, between October to the beginning of December 2017. The feds, and you know the feds, they never come out warning about anything or take notes or anything like that. So when the feds telling you that there's something wrong, that means there's definitely something wrong that's about to all hit the fan. When the feds, most of the time the feds don't say nothing and shit happens. Excuse my language, but it's the truth, alright? So the feds are warning that something crazy is going on in the stock market, alright? The stock market bubble is so big, even the feds are talking about it. The links are going to be at the bottom, alright? So as we scroll down, and we're going to look at the dot-com bubble that was from 1996. You see how it went straight up all the way to 2000, and then you can see how it collapsed. All right, from 2000 to 2002, the dot-com bubble came back down, and it regained normalcy because of that bubble. Now, if you look at 2008, from 2000 after that, all the way up to 2008, you can see the housing bubble. So then the housing bubbles came all the way back down. That's the second line, all right, and even back up. But the bubble that we're in now, all right, went from 2008 to 2014. Yes, it made gradually gains, but here's the bubble from 2016 to right now. Look how much it gained. So when that thing comes back down, we're going to hit between 1,400, 1,600 points, all right, and it might do a full-blown shot all the way to the bottom. And this is what the stock market bubble is so big, even the feds are talking about it, and the feds talk about nothing. So we're on the brinks of that, all right? Another reason the stock markets are doing so good is because people are investing, all right? That's why the stock market is so high. So much money is in the market, and people are making so much money from the stock market, all right? But then, with all the events that are occurring, from Hurricane Harvey, from the impact on gas and oil production, on plastic, on the impact, whatever Hurricane Irma is going to do, on the impact of this coming World War III, our stock markets, people are going to fear starting in just a few weeks, and they're going to start selling off. They're going to say, all right, we don't capitalize, we don't gain over a couple hundred, a couple thousand, a couple millions of dollars. Now they're going to start selling off. And this is the Wall Street Journal. All right, investors have pulled $30 billion from the stock market. Now they're selling off. They made their money. So as the stock market's all the way up there, and it's a bull market, and people are making all this money, people are going to start selling off. So it's going to cause a big dip in the stock market, folks. All right, and then hyperinflation on top of that. The raising of minimum wage. All right, people think, oh, minimum wage is good when it rises up. Minimum wage is bad. So say minimum wage is at $15. That means that $7-10 pack of smokes is going to go up to $10 to $15 a pack of smokes. Everything's going to be more money, all right? And our bonds are so low, all right? So when our stock markets come tumbling back down, either in September, October, November, December, this is one of the red alerts from October to December, red alert warning, but our stock markets are going to come back down by February, all right, 2018. The bonds are so low that it can't save us. So it's going to be a big worldwide economy crisis. All right, the reason it's going to be economy crisis, not just here in America, is because the dollar bill is the global currency, the American dollar bill. Also, 3 major banks, all right, are warning. 3 major banks are now warning of another global recession. All right, the links are going to be at the bottom. The 3 banks, I made a video last year talking about 2017 about our stock market. HSBC, Citigroup, Morgan Stanley. They're warning that our economy is about to enter another recession. All right, from all the natural disasters, from all the terrorist attacks around the world, from all the wars around the world, and it's getting crazier and crazier in World War III. All right, and the way our stock market's going out of control. And it's going out of control, not in a bad way right now, but it's gaining so much. All right, they're talking about it, folks. They are talking about it. All right, our economy is in red alert. All right. Now, the final currency, all right, in this article, final currency debasement to zero has started. So from everyone investing in the stock markets, from all the stock markets hitting record high times, when people sell off, it's going to hit record low times. All right. One other time this happened. This happened during the 1929s. All right. When we have another global recession, it's going to be called the Global Great Depression. Not the Great Depression. This is going to be worse than the Great Depression. All right. This is going to be called the Global Great Depression. It's not just affecting America. It's going to affect the whole world because our currency is the world's currency. Our dollar bill is the world's dollar bill. So Russia trades with China and American dollar currency. England and the euros, in those countries, they trade with American currency, folks. Our currency is a global currency. All right. And that link's going to be at the bottom. But what's crazy is this. The same pattern that happened in 1929 during the Great Depression with the stock market in the Roaring 20s, how it just went straight up. The same pattern. If you lay out, and the link's going to be at the bottom. All right, just going kind of slow. But if you lay out, all right, our economy now, the gains that we're making right now, the record highs, it adds up to the same thing as the 1929. Long story straight is that our economy, from Greenspan warning, from the banks warning, making people scared of the economy, all right, people are going to start selling off, all right, the bonds are too low this time. The bonds cannot save our currency. Once our stock markets regain and go back to normal and balance out from all this crazy bull market, there's nothing going to stop from hitting the bottom, all right. So I want everyone out there, be prepared, like my channel, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Facebook. This is the No Face Movement, moving to the next time. And what's happening is crazy, folks. Please be prepared. This is the movement, moving to the next time, facing off.